Hello guys, J6 here back with Naruto, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do so and turn on all post notifications so you're aware of every single time that I post an or what if. And so let's get right into it. So first of all, I would like to thank everybody who subscribed to me and got me to free K. I love all of you and also appreciate the support. And I feel grateful to know that even if I don't upload in a little bit, you guys still continue to support me and subscribe. And when I fought while making this what if like scripting it, we were at 3K, but right now we're at 3.1K as the time of recording. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Also, I'm thinking about possibly moving the schedule to every week or every 2 days with a surprise upload every now and then. And so, without further ado, let's get right into the what if, which is, what if Naruto was in every clan as the title suggests? So the way I see Naruto being from the Namikaze clan, or every clan, is that the Namikaze clan have a special Genkai that allows them to be a part of every single clan. So, let's get into the backstory for this being able to happen. Hagoromo Otsutsuki had a secret son, who he named Jakuza Otsutsuki, after his great-great-grandfather, Jakuza Otsutsuki. Hagoromo gave Jakuza a special formula containing the DNA of every single clan to exist. He went about doing this by traveling the lands far and wide, and acquiring the DNA of many clansmen. And it equated to every single clan to ever exist. Then, with the orders from Hagoromo, Jakuza would drink this potion, gaining access to incredible power, all of the clan's abilities, and special traits known to the individual clans. Jakuza would then complete his life goal and mission of making Hagoromo proud by having a family of his own. Jakuza and Naraka Namikaze were some of the first Namikaze clan members to ever exist and roam the earth. As generations and generations of Jakuza's relatives were born, lived, and eventually died, they had special abilities in the form of a Genkai, eventually getting down to Minato and then to Naruto, respectively. Minato did not gain access to this ability because of a genetic defect which blocked the DNA necessary for being able to unlock this ability, though fortunately for Naruto, this DNA broke through and passed itself on to Naruto. Jakuza Otsutsuki was a renowned warrior, known throughout the lands for his incredible strength, skill, will, and kindness, as well as his sacrifices. Jakuza was very loved, and he started to gain popularity for his efforts for obtaining peace. Anyways, Jakuza unfortunately had to hide the fact that he was related to Ashura and Indra, as to not stir any pots and cause them to get mad at Hagoromo, which he loved his father and would do anything for him. So he knew that it was best to keep it a secret. By doing this, he had to pose as being a good Otsutsuki who hid his pale white skin by using a special transformation jutsu, similar to how Tsunade hides herself from being utterly senior, if you will. When Naruto was born, and alive, Jakuza would watch over him, giving Naruto his blessing before disappearing into nothingness. Some people started to speculate that Jakuza Otsutsuki was seen hovering over Naruto, causing them to believe that Naruto was the true reincarnation of Jakuza, which was slightly true. This is kind of true because of the fact that when Ashura and Indra decided to battle each other throughout reincarnations for decades, millennia, and centuries, Jakuza felt a little left out and a little bit jealous, joining Ashura and reincarnating with him. So every time that Ashura reincarnated, Jakuza did along with him, sharing reincarnations in a way. Anyways, people started to think that Naruto was chosen to be a hero, and they think that he is a reincarnation of Jakuza, sent by Hagoromo to protect the Leaf Village. For this fact alone, Naruto wouldn't be bullied as much at all. But sometimes there would be the occasional comment because of the fact that Naruto is still the Nine-Tails in Turkey, and because people praise Naruto over their own family, which caused the children of this family, or the family members, to get quite upset and call Naruto mean names. Early on, Naruto would be able to figure out that he was able to use abilities that he didn't know he had, or was able to even use, being personally trained by lots of special jonin to learn and master his skills. The Leaf started to recognize how strong of a force that Naruto could become, so they would put Naruto into Anbu at 6 years old. Almost 7. Naruto had learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu already, Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Rasengan, the Sharingan, the Bakugan, Bone Release, Wood Release, Fireball Jutsu, all 5 chakra natures including Yin and Yang, the Inuzuka's Sense of Smell, Lava Release, and much, much more. Now I'm going to be getting into background info for a character that I'm going to introduce named Narai, so prepare for that. If you guys don't want to hear about Narai, like who is that? I hate when you add characters. I like adding characters because I think it adds more creativity, but let's you guys can skip to about 3 minutes ahead, so yeah. One day, Naruto and his teammate, his greatest friend, Narai, went on a mission. Narai is from the Tsuchiwato clan, a once great noble clan who was known for their sword fighting skills, large reserves matching the Uzumaki clan, their dojutsu called the Cryptogon, or Cryptogon, and making very notable jutsu. Some even said that Minato and Tobirama copied the basically layout slash kind of description of the Flying Rajin from Tsuchiwato clan member. So I guess that's that. The way that they were annihilated or wiped off the map was because one day enemy villages attacked and killed most Tsuchiwatos in their sleep, leaving a young Narai and his mother Kanawari as the last living members and survivors of the clan. At age 5, Narai's mother would be killed in front of him by a bounty hunter who was assigned to kill her and finish off the Tsuchiwato bloodline once and for all. When he saw a young Narai not being able to understand whether or not his mother was dead or just enjoying a great sleep, the bounty hunter would decide to say that he killed the child as well before leaving Narai's home and not actually killing Narai, since he couldn't stomach that on his conscience. Anyways, now we are back to the real story. Naruto and Narai would be sent to the Hidden Mist village in order to retrieve knowledge about how their ninja system works and how strong the ninja are. This was going to be a week-long mission, if not longer, but they knew that and were very prepared to risk their lives for the village as spies. While on this mission, Naruto messed up and accidentally said something that was very suspicious. This would cause the Jonin to lock him up in a jail cell and put him in prison, as well as Narai because he was with him for being spies. As they rotted in their cells, Yagura himself would look at them. Yagura, from taking one glance down at Naruto, would be able to tell that he was a fellow Jinchuriki, just like him, though he didn't know which one exactly. He would then decide that they were just about the age to fight in the tuning exams, telling them that the mist pins all of its getting against each other in order to decide their tuning. Even though their minds were very clouded and a little dysfunctional because they had been in jail for large amounts of time, they still stayed on task. They couldn't forget the mission. But as they thought that they were going to be able to complete their mission, Yagura decided that he would make them forget by putting them under a special genjutsu, hypnosis, making them think that they're actual mist genin, just in case. When they got into the ring, it was full of genin, and it was a complete, full-on death battle. Through all of the bloodshed, there emerged 2 genin left standing. And by fate's hand, it was Narai and Naruto. Naruto and Narai would then engage in combat, already bloody, beaten, and sore from all of the previous fighting. Naruto would then punch Narai in his rib, shattering it. Narai would fall back before ignoring the pain and sheathing his blade. Narai would then clash swords with Naruto. Luckily for Narai, his clan was great at swordsmanship, and it was becoming more and more apparent to Naruto that he could lose if he didn't act fast. Naruto would then struggle to manifest his 2-tonal Sharingan, as he was low on chakra reserves, very low. Naruto, with the assistance of his Sharingan, would best Narai in combat, before kicking him to the ground and putting his sword against Narai's throat. or just under it. Yagura would then clap his hands, standing tall and telling Naruto to finish off the weakling. Those who are weak may pay the ultimate price. Death. Narai would then remember everything, as his dojutsu was then unlocked. Naruto would then say, Narai, any last words? Narai would try to plead with Naruto, telling him to remember their friendship, everything that they've gone through, their missions. Don't forget it, Naruto. Naruto would then shove the sword into Narai. Once he did this, he would watch as the light faded from Narai's eyes, and as he watched, he would then be broken out of the Genjutsu hypnosis, remembering Narai completely. Naruto would then fall over onto Narai's body, crying his eyes out and begging for Narai not to die. Narai would then open his eyes back up, pulling Naruto's head close to him, telling him that he will never forget their relationship and bond in this life or the next. Narai would then ask some favors or tasks of Naruto that he wants Naruto to complete in his death. Naruto, I ask of you just 3 things that I can't do due to the fact that I'm on death's door. But the things are the following. Don't blame yourself for my death. It's on both of us for even joining the Anbu in the first place. 2, I know that you'll find another best friend. That's fine with me. Just try not to forget about me. And lastly, make those mist bastards pay by any means necessary. Brother. Naruto would then say, I will, Narai, in shock. I will! Your death won't be in vain, Narai! I swear! Narai would smile, telling Naruto goodbye. Then he would say, before I go, take my eyes. They're called the Cryptagon, I think. Yagura would then start to realize that Naruto was fading from the hypnosis, so he tried to attack him with his staff in order to stop him from attacking him. Narai would then push Naruto out of the way, blocking the attack. Anyways, see you, Naruto. My time here is over. You know what to do. Naruto then cried many tears, enough to flood a whole entire village. Narai would then say, Hey Naruto, don't get so emotional. We'll definitely cross paths again. Just not in this world, I know it. Goodbye, Narai. As I said, your death won't be in vain. At all. Naruto would then take off his headband before drenching it in Narai's blood and dyeing it a deep red. Naruto would then wrap his headband back around his head. The headband was a vibrant red with a crack through it, going diagonal from the fighting. Naruto would then make sure to take Narai's dojutsu in order to remember Narai and his sacrifice for the village. Naruto would then stand above Yagura, or stand above, as Yagura then clapped his hands. Naruto would look at Yagura, and Yagura would tell Naruto that he is quite talented. So Naruto, how's it feel being the strongest, the powerfulest? Naruto would then say, it's the most pain that I've ever felt in my life. You evil tyrant! Naruto would then leap up to Yagura, slicing his chest and continuing this process over and over again. The Nine Tails power would then pour and emerge out of Naruto, going up to a 3 tails. Naruto would then start preparing a Bijudama, or tail beast bomb. And because of Naruto doing this, Yagura would then transform into his full tail beast state, doing the same. Naruto would then jump up as the attack fired, hitting Isobu and wounding it. Naruto would then jump on top of Isobu, fighting Yagura, and with lots of power and rage, Naruto would overcome Yagura and would hurt him just a little. Naruto then created 1,000 clones surrounding the Kyuubi's chakra. Naruto would then push Yagura into a combo before finishing off with a bone-breaking blow. Yagura would be knocked unconscious. Naruto picked up Yagura's body, throwing him over a deck and making his body fall to the ground, to the floor of the stadium. Naruto would then grab Narai and engrave his sword into Yagura. Naruto would then pick up Narai's body, heading back to the leaf. As he was leaving, Naruto would be attacked by multiple Mist Ninja, though he would kill them all with no remorse. For Narai, he said. Naruto would eventually get back to the Leaf, reporting to the elders and higher-ups of his partner's death right away. Soon, the construction of a newly built statue would be made in order to honor Narai and his life-risking mission for the village, as well as his sacrifices. The statue was made near the Hokage building, and Naruto was also featured in the statue, as they both went on the missions. Once Hiruzen figured out that Naruto's teammate Narai Tsuchiwato died, and how heartbroken it made Naruto, he would pull him out of the Anbu, placing him in the academy. Surprisingly, Team 7 was looking for another teammate, so Naruto filled the spot. Naruto and the rest of Team 7 would be told to state their dreams, aspirations, dislikes, likes, and goals, though Sakura and Sasuke's goals were the exact same as the original. Naruto stated that his dream is to become Hokage so he can stop endless bloodshed and war, and to make sure that he can become strong enough to protect everything he knows and everyone he loves. If he has to kill or be ruthless to make his dream happen, he'll do it in order to achieve his goals. He likes ramen, training, and fighting. Sakura would then ask Naruto why his headband is such an ugly red, adding in that the crack looks so dirty. Naruto, aren't you, rich for being an Anbu? I thought you'd have more money. Seems you're poor. Naruto felt very insulted. This question kind of confused him. It made him ask Sakura to repeat what she said. After she did, Naruto stood up, glowing with the power of the Kyuubi. Naruto then picked up Sakura by her neck, squeezing it tightly as she begged for Naruto to stop, pleading with him. But he didn't. Naruto then threw her out of the tree as her body flew. It went straight through the middle of the tree and landed on the ground. Kakashi then activated his Sharingan, controlling Naruto's Kyuubi rage and making the cloak disappear. Naruto didn't care and looked down at Sakura with enraged eyes. Naruto then spoke. If you ever insult my headband, and like that again, I'll leave you in an even worse condition than you are in now. Don't comment on this headband if you don't know my experiences and the meaning of it. Naruto would then spit on Sakura before leaving the area. Sakura and Sasuke were a little frightened and asked why he freaked out on Sakura like that. Kakashi would then tell them that being an ex-Anbu member is very hard on one's soul, mind, and body. It's hard on people. Naruto's only a kid. In fact, he served this village and has put it above all else. He's experienced and seen things greater than the likes of you, Sasuke, and he keeps going. Recently, his comrade Narai Tsuchiwato died. He was a noble person, and I wish I could have met him myself, but please cut him some slack. He's going through a lot. Sakura, you're kind of in the wrong here. What Sakura did was essentially shaming Naruto's experiences, and it hurt his morale. It's like if someone disrespects your mother when she's dead. Anyways, I expect you to show Naruto some more respect. Even though what Naruto did, the way he reacted, wasn't too fair to you as well, Sakura. Naruto would then return to his team, and Sakura would apologize. Naruto would accept this apology, seeing as Sakura had no prior knowledge of what he's gone through. Though, all of his Cryptogon, or through all of this, I'm very, very sorry, this one is coming near an end. Through all of his experiences, his Cryptogon had advanced to a 2-tomo instead of its original 1. When he got angry, it seemed to evolve. So, that's something to keep in mind. Naruto hadn't yet known the powers of the Dojutsu, so he went to research. Naruto then learned a lot about the Dojutsu and its abilities. The next day, the bell test would start. Anyways, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I did. Sorry for not posting in a very, very long time. Just show your support and watch throughout all the video. Thank you for checking this what I felt. I appreciate it. And thank you for a free K. Road to 10K. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a splendid amount of your day or night, depending on where you live, and where you stay, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, see you guys later, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Darius X, out.